What's going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. This week I'm going to share with you a wholesale buy that I just did this past week. But first I want to talk about two other things. First thing, my buddy Matt Card, I'll throw his channel up right now. He was on the channel last year as well in the part of the Let's Talk About Reselling in Canada series. He just started a new reselling Facebook group for Canadians. It's called Canadian Resellers EH. So this one is going to focus on all platforms across Canada. So eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, whatever you want to talk about. We're all going to share bolos, have conversations. It's going to be a great place. I'll try to link down below the page. You'll have to invite yourself, and then I'm an admin on the page. Matt's an admin, and I think there's another one too. But I'm sure someone will take a look at your credentials and make sure that you're Canadian and whatever, and that you kind of fit the mold. But we really just want to have a great place for Canadians to talk about reselling. Now, the other thing I want to talk about quick is in February, I have committed now to do a video every day in February. I might pre-record maybe 2 or 3 videos just to have a sort of a backup that I can drop in if I have something happen where I can't record a video, but that's going to be happening. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I hit a video every single day in February. But anyway, so let's talk about the wholesale buy. So I don't want to share too much personal information about where I'm picking these up from, because I need to have that conversation with the actual person. But what did we talk about? We talked about buying wholesale. He was already basically sourcing for other people and selling it in wholesale in bulk to them. So I've been talking to him back and forth, and I just thought we were going to be talking the other day, and he said, actually, I have some stuff that's meant for a different customer. If you want to check it out, take it home, look through it, let me know what you think, and we can maybe make a deal. So I did just that. I've already went through it all, so I kind of know what everything's worth at the moment, but you're gonna see the video right now. When I'm pulling from the bag that you see in this video, I had no idea what was in it. I am really happy with it, but let's check out and see what I got, and then we can talk about it right after that. All right, so I really don't know what to expect from this bag here. Got a coffee. I know we'll count the pieces when we're done. Like I said, I don't know any of the value of anything because I haven't looked at it yet. So I know it's supposed to be sweaters and t-shirts. So I'm seeing a sweater. I think this is a sweater. It's camo. Okay, Mountain Ridge. So this one, not starting off great. This might go into the I don't know pile. So I'm basically there could be anything in here. I really don't know. So here's a Nike shirt. This one's kind of cool. What's it say? I got more kicks than you. Size extra, extra large. That was cool. First good one. So a lot of t-shirts, I think, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So that's cool. So this one looks to be not on a tag, but whoa, Cannibal Corpse, very cool. Yeah, what size is this thing? Large. Man, that brings it back some memories. I've loved metal for a long time, so red before black. Cool. That makes me super happy. So more of that, hopefully. We'll see though. We'll see. Like the Nike, like the band tee. Sweater, not so much. What do we got here? Okay, so like a vintage I Am Canadian, Molson Canadian shirt. That's cool. That's a good one. So I probably said this in the intro too, but if not, we haven't agreed on a price of any of this. This actually belonged to somebody else. He was going to wholesale to, and we decided, hey, I'll just take it, and I'll tell you if I like any of this stuff. Vintage bum equipment. I could do without this one, but we'll put it in the not too bad. So this is going to be not too bad, great. The floors, I really don't want it. That's my sorting. That's how I'm sorting this so far. Whatever. All right, so this is just a vintage shirt. I don't know if the tag's going to tell me a size here. Yeah, medium. I think that's kind of cool. It's supposed to be a lot of vintage shirts in here. Obviously, he said there's going to be no $300 grails or anything like that, but he said there's some cool vintage shirts. So far, yeah. What do we got here? It's like just a Jack Daniel's shirt, Cancun, Mexico. So this is more of a destination one. Not too bad. It's a large A little beaten up. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's going to go in the decent pile. So after I do all this, I'll have to figure out a price of what I think any of this is even going to be worth. Well, that's cool. I don't know what that design is. It's definitely on a vintage Fruit of the Loom tag. I would probably Google Lens it. If somebody made this themselves, just because there's kind of some bleeding in there, maybe. And there's some color stain on the back. So yeah, I think maybe somebody made this. Still really cool though. It's gonna go in the maybe pile over here, or the I'm sure they're fine, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I think we got a vintage, just plain tee, plain white tee. Michael Jordan collection, Hanes. Kind of cool, a little bit dirty. Definitely same, not exactly what I'm looking for. Still got a few cool pieces so far. There's a lot in this bag too, so try not to take too long if I can help it. This looks like another metal shirt or something. Or Suicide, is it Suicide in Silence? Sometimes the font makes it pretty hard to read, right? This is a cool one though. This is in the cool pile for sure. And this guy is really a nice guy. He's almost too nice. He's like, like whatever you don't want, we can probably just donate. But I don't think that's the case. I'm just gonna show him kind of what I think is good out of this, and kind of maybe have a better understanding going forward. And like I said, this stuff wasn't picked for me anyway. So, okay, so that's cool. That's a Nike Team Canada hockey T-shirt on the Nike Large. Very cool. All right, so this one's on the Screen Star's best Fruit of the Loom. Or no, this one's on the best Fruit of the Loom vintage tag. I can show you this. Just the black tag. I think this is maybe for DJ Rob's, 1995 Party. So being that somebody's name on it, it's kind of weird, but featuring tree hogs. I have no idea what that is, but I think it's a really cool shirt. So I'm going to put that in I think it's cool pile. What else we got in here? Florida. Oh, looks like a destination. Looks like kind of like a postcard, maybe. Is it modern? There might be no tag in this one. I still think that's cool. I can kind of figure out a size for it. I do think it's vintage. Definitely think this one's older. Put that in the decent pile here, the good pile. Oh, Patagonia. I think these might be like long johns actually. So I've never tried to sell vintage. I don't even know if they're vintage, but made in USA, Patagonia, California long johns. Yeah, I mean they're probably good. Hopefully they don't look dirty or stained or anything, but so I'm not overly concerned. What else we got in here? Alright, this has got a cool graphic on it. So it says Comfort Colors Expedition Bigfoot. Huh, it's from a museum. This is actually really cool as well. Blue Ridge, GA. Is that Georgia? I think it's a cool shirt though. I don't know if it's a $25 shirt. I don't know. I'll have to. Some of this stuff will be hard to comp, and sometimes vintage stuff is hard to comp anyway. So who knows? There's still quite a bit in this bag. So okay, cool. Vintage tap out. I don't know if there's a year on this or anything. It's a medium. Made in Mexico. I don't know that it's super old. I know Tap Out did get sold. After they got sold, I think they wound up being in Walmart for a little while or something, or like a big box store of some kind. I don't know if it was Walmart or not, but yeah. I think that's a cool shirt though. What do we got here? So this one says 5th Annual Rock the Park London. Oh, that's cool. It's really cool. So you'd have to find somebody local who'd want that. I'd have to figure out. I was probably at this Rock the Park, honestly. I used to go all the time. Yeah. Well, it's kind of a local thing there, but kind of neat as well. Okay, so we got an Orange County's Choppers Authentic Just see in the front here, Mikey for Prez. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Size extra large. Feel like somebody would want that, so that's a cool shirt too. So I'm pretty happy so far. The pile of good is beating out the pile of I'm not sure, and I've only got the one on the ground that I don't think I want. And after I do film this initial clip, I will research some of the stuff I'm not so sure about too, just to make sure I'm not making a mistake. So what is this? This is a best Fruit of the Loom tag as well. So same tag, that black best tag. Oops, what's this one say? Help. I'm talking and I can't shut up. Well, what do you know, eh? 1993. It's got some staining on it, but I think a little OxyClean could clean that up, and might fit me. Some days it could suit me. Sometimes I'm really quiet, and sometimes I don't shut up. So, yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like that. 1993. So that's definitely vintage, big time vintage. So what's this one? This one says Cozy Creek Casual. Oh, just dropped the rest of the bag on the floor. I have to pick that up. This one is supports Team 6 Kitchener. I wonder, is this Hell's Angels maybe? I think it might be. So locally there are a bunch of Hell's Angels chapters, but I don't know. I support single mothers. I don't know. That kind of a interesting shirt. I do think that's a very sellable shirt. I'll have to make sure that there's no problem selling that shirt or anything like that. So I'm gonna pick this back up. All right, so this is I think this tag is from the early 2000s anyway. I imagine this is a band. Enter the Metal. Don't know if that's a V Varega or Varega. I'll look it up just to see what I can find there. I think that might be a band though. Don't really know. Cool. Definitely interesting. This one I can see it's got a couple little armpit holes, but what are you? I guess would be the important thing. Size medium. On the Tullix. Oh, it's Tool. From 2012, so newer, but still cool. I think it's just like a little, not that arm. So the neck's got a little bit of distressing, but little tiny hole in the armpit. We just have to basically put in the listing that it is that way, and somebody still I think would want it. Yeah, there is some cool stuff in here. I'm pretty happy with this so far, and like I said, this wasn't picked for me, so I'm just sort of going through it. This one I don't know what you are, but I can see Mickey and Minnie. It's got some paint on it, maybe. Looks like a really big shirt. I don't know if this is supposed to be a night shirt, like for sleeping or what. I don't know. It's pretty crazy though. I'll have to same thing. Probably Google Lens it, see if I can figure it out. The size is cut out of it, unless it's just a one size shirt for bedtime. Could be the way that I sell it as well. I love that there's so many t-shirts in here actually. This is great. This is kind of what I wanted. Rotten Grape? I don't know what that is either. I don't know if that's a band or not. Don't know. Wine. Okay, maybe it's I'm not sure. I'll have to look up to see what this is exactly too. Kinda cool. So it's gonna go in the good pile. So I will look up these again just to be sure. Just trying to get sort of a look, give you guys a look, because I haven't seen any of these yet, so I don't really know. Rock the Park 2007. That's got a cool graphic on it for sure. Got a few little spots on it. Don't know if I'll be able to get those out or not. But size medium. Somebody would like this, probably local. I've sold plenty of like London Nights and stuff like that, like local stuff on Poshmark to people who live around here, even though it isn't Poshmark. So it's not completely out of the question. I think I'm down to the last item in the bag, and it's a pair of jeans, and they're a pair of Carhartts. Nice pair of work jeans. A little bit of a scuff there, not a hole or anything. Not even through. Like sort of carpenter style pants, I guess that would be. What size are these? 36? I kind of like them. They might fit me. If they fit me, I might keep them. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty happy with this. All right, so I have a bit of a cheat sheet here because this is kind of how I figured out what I was going to pay for everything here. So there was 26 items in total. 5 of the items I absolutely just didn't want. There were 13 great items that I valued around $400. Now that's assuming that the Cannibal Corpse is actually worth maybe $100 or more. The Tool shirt, you know, I think I threw a comp up for about 80, but that one's not in the same shape. So I don't really know, you know, maybe $400. It's so hard to say. And then, you know, there's best offers and there's fees and all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking on those 13 items. That's what I thought it was worth. Then there's another 8 items that were in my maybe section that I didn't really know. I was kind of doing this breakdown based off of having a conversation with him about price. So what wound up happening here was he said, you know, just make me an offer and we'll go with that. And we didn't really negotiate. So when we did that, I guess I do need the sheet still. So I basically thought of it 2 different ways. Okay, so if I looked at just 13 items, I would pay $8 an item, which was $104. Okay, and then I didn't want the rest. That was the one way I was thinking. But he really just wanted me to take everything regardless. So in that case, I thought, okay. So also when you think about that, $8 for a t-shirt, that's double what I would pay at Goodwill or anywhere else. So in my opinion, it feels like I'm paying up. At the same time, I know he paid for this stuff, so it's not like he's got no money in it. So I kind of have to be mindful of that and respectful of that as well, right? So then I thought, okay, so if I'm gonna buy everything, if I bought everything at $5 a piece, that's $130. So I thought, okay, so if I'm taking stuff that I don't really want and taking stuff that's worth $10, you know, whatever, $130, that seems fair. So I was a little nervous. I sent it out. I said, what do you think? $130. Do you think that's fair? If not, let's talk about it, thinking we could chat back and forth. And he said, yeah, I think that's fine. So like I said, this stuff was not picked for me. I did give him a better idea of the stuff that I actually want. So I'm interested to see what the next wholesale buy looks like. But I did wind up buying this all for $130. It's going to give me, you know, 26 things I can list. Like I said, 5 of those things probably I won't list, or if I do, they'll be listed very, very low. And then some of the stuff in my maybe pile, the same way. I really don't know if I'll list it. There might be a portion of this that I donate, but I do think there's enough profit in those 13 items that I really did want to make this, you know, worth my time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below if you think that my price was fair. Do you think that I gave him a good amount of money? Do you think that I lowballed him? I'd be interested to know what you think or how much you would pay for all this stuff, or would you even pick it up at all? But anyway, guys, till next time, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.